What is going on, Migo Squad? It's your boy HellCat Migo. You're probably wondering why I'm so far away. Like normally you all up in the face, all up in the camera. Yeah, I know y'all don't want to see that. Let me give y'all a break. So basically what this video is going to be about, as you can read in the title right there, I'm going to bring y'all a review over my 2016 HellCat. Long overdue because I've already done a couple things to it, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some videos or clips of when I first got it, before a couple things were done to it. It's not heavily modded or nothing. I've only had it roughly 3 months, probably going on 4 in like 2 weeks or so. But I'm gonna go more into that when we get to the review part. This video is going to be a little more unorthodox because not only am I doing a simple car review, but also y'all asked me questions and y'all went in my DMs, slid in my DMs and asked me, Mo, who are you? Where you come from? How all of a sudden you getting a certain hype about you? Why did you start YouTubing? And why? All these questions, which I'm going to answer all of them. Not only that, but I also got questions about, is it achievable? You know, is this something I can do? Personally, you can do it. You can own a HellCat. It is not impossible, I promise you. And going into my origin story, where I came from, my background, all that, it's gonna show you at the end of this video, it is very feasible, it is very doable. Anybody can own a HellCat. As long as you apply yourself, man, put your mind to it, and just get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? But before I go on further, I want y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there, and then right next to it, see that little tiny notification bell right next to it? Go ahead and smash that, click all. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, go ahead and do it. I'll wait. It's Mo_in_a_HellCat, which I should have it in the corner. I'll wait. Y'all back? Cool, I'm gonna go check it. I'm gonna swipe and go check it. But now, without further ado, let's get to this review. All right, let's get to it. Here's my baby. Of course, if you already seen this. Oh, and another thing, y'all. If y'all see me out in public or out in traffic, do not be afraid to go give me a holler. Yo, Mo in a HellCat. I think 2 people done it already. I was at the mall. Yo, HellCat Migo, man, I do not mind. I will never be beside myself, you know, when it comes to this YouTube stuff or anything in life, really. Give y'all a little walk around. When you find out where I come from, promise I'll never go Hollywood on y'all. That was my little walk around of a couple things already done to it. Now, I'm about to put in some clips right now of what it looked like before I did any mods to it in terms of exterior, because I have not done any mechanical kind of mods to it. Maybe in the future, but right now, being in Houston, I'm just trying to make it stand out because there's people with a couple cats out here. Very, very competitive. One thing I do want to mention that makes it stand out, even though it's stopped. Check these out, man. Check out this peanut butter interior. Don't mind that. Not sponsored by the military, but y'all can already guess without me. You know, y'all read between the lines. I got a day job until this blow up. Do what you gotta do. But without getting too much into it, yeah, I've been in 7 years. Plan on doing this for retirement, but I'm gonna go give y'all what it looked like when you start a HellCat. You know, Some people may have seen it. Some people be like, yeah, I know this is nothing special. Well, some people, this is probably the first time they ever seen this. So I'm gonna show what it looked like when you start it up or turn the electric on. And no, that never gets old. Never, because you got to be reminded what you're driving. This ain't no 392. This ain't no scat, man. It's a mother HellCat. Turn that right off. But I'm about to insert a clip right now. Give y'all a cold start. Excuse y'all, it's dirty, man. I go to the gym. I went to the gym this morning. Didn't get a chance to clean that up. But all in all stock. Rarely sat in the back. Peanut butter guts. Yes, sir. One thing I always do is support those who support me. And the person who actually motivated me to start my YouTube, man. Sick Whips, man. I'm pretty sure y'all already subscribed and follow him, but if you don't, go ahead and follow that man at Sick Whips, or go to his channel, his YouTube channel, Sick Whips. Man, you got a custom merch, man. Go holler at him if you want to get your custom merch. Got my Instagram put on here. Without further ado, let me get y'all a cold start. Bring my butt inside, man. It is too humid out there. Anybody that know me know that if I'm thinking about sweating, 9 times out of 10 I'm sweating. But I'm gonna go over some of the functions. You know, Uconnect, for those who already have Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, y'all already familiar with it. I'm not going to talk down on this car, but out of most of the cars that I've owned, you know, this is probably one of the worst ones out there. Uconnect is probably one of the worst ones out there in terms of responsiveness, especially this version. I have the 2016 version of the Uconnect. It don't get too much better with 2019s, 2020s, but it did get a little more responsive, which I'm going to have to do a swap later on. Excuse me for that. So you got your basics, you got your media, you got Bluetooth, USB connection. Y'all can read, man. It's self-explanatory. If you got nav, that just came standard with it. Now this car is a little bit different than any other HellCat that I've seen or been in, mostly because this is not just bought from a dealership. Oh yeah, I like that HellCat, I'll take it. So the person before me actually custom ordered it. If I can find what it come with. This man custom ordered this. Added some pretty decent features to it that not all of them come with. Obviously base price, just like any other car. Let me turn this down, blowing it everywhere. Obviously starting price is not what you end up paying when leaving that dealership. This is what you're paying on top of all the other stuff like insurance, but some of the things it has is just basic stuff at the beginning until you get to the optional packages. I gotta have my heated seats. Got to. Inches. One complaint I do have besides the Uconnect, you know, I should probably make a video Yeah, I'm gonna wait till I create a video of the 5 things I hate about the HellCat, or my HellCat. But not too much added to it except for the sound system, which the speakers and subs sound amazing. I promise. That's one thing. Besides the heated seats, you could sell me a car if it got heated seats and if it bang inside. I promise you. If it do that, you can sell it to me, I promise. If y'all are kind of wondering what kind of gas mileage it gets, for those that are looking at HellCats and really concerned about miles per gallon, nah man, it's miles per gallon around here. You don't be smiling on the way to the gas station though, I promise. But there you go, man. For scrap all that, it actually gets really good mileage. I only actually have to fill it up, and I drive very free-spirited at times, and certain places, you know, where I can, let's just leave it there. And I'm just fine. I have no issues with it, and I only gas up every 2-3 days, and that's including going to my day job. But gas ain't too bad, and you already know I stay on track mode. Stay on track mode. Moving on to another mode. Speaking of track mode, there's a couple options you get to have with this car. This is probably the flyest option that between all the muscle cars, not including the Challenger obviously, but any other muscle car out there, where you actually get to change and play around with your suspension, your transmission, paddle shifters, traction. I'm coming from a Mustang where you couldn't do nothing but put it into sport. But we'll get into that. So you play around with it. You got your 700 horsepower on both traction, sport, custom. Is exactly what it sounds like. You get to play around with it, play with it. The transmission, traction, etc. Default, it'll go to the factory setting. You'll still have 700. Fun fact: even if I wanted a black key, I got a voucher for it. Hey, go. This dude didn't return a black key or sell it to us with a black key, but here's a voucher. It comes out your pocket, but here's a letter. That way, whenever you do pay it with your own money, bring it signed from that dealership that you got it done, and we'll reimburse you. What I felt like, nah. All you really need when you got a HellCat is that thing right there, baby. Yes, sir. So the only key I have is the red key, track control. I don't believe you can put it in valet mode without the black key. Oh, I'm wrong. I wouldn't know. That's actually my first time putting in valet mode. Eco mode, you'll give yourself a little 500 horsepower. That's if you really are worried about, concerned about the environment. Oh my God. And then you got your race options. Obviously, launch control. I don't play too much with it just because I'm still on stock Pirellis. And anybody that knows it, even with scat packs, don't trust them damn Pirellis. Do not trust them damn Pirellis. Because with that much power, you get high notoriety for fishtailing. You will fishtail. And depending on your driver's experience, things can go south real quick. Shift light, I can just tell you, can basically, what this is if you want to play with your paddle shifters here, got downshift, you can upshift. This is basically a little baby stepper to kind of show you how to and when to shift when playing with your RPMs. And you got your basic heated seats, mirror dimmer, screen. You can just turn your screen off just because it annoys you. And you got your passenger heated and vented seats. then here you just play with your settings like time, voice, your lights, when the car locks, how many doors you want locked whenever you do hit it. Some pretty cool features. And then you go into your apps. Surprisingly, that loaded fast because usually this Uconnect really takes forever to load. Probably slower than an Android. Don't destroy me too much in the comments. I got an iPhone. That reminds me, I just remember something I'm gonna add to that 5 things I hate about my Charger HellCat video. Some of the things that we already went over, like climate. The app manager is just exactly what it is. Delete apps, or actually take these off. You can actually customize this little panel right here to the ones you use the most. And this is just based off your preference. This is what I like. This is what I use every day. Give or take. Get your nav. Probably one of the most garbage booty ass systems out here, because I'm not even gonna open that because it'll give you exactly where I live, which I don't mind. I'm about to move out next month. That's self-explanatory. Basically how this thing works. Emergency, or you can just tap 911 right there, or assist if you get stuck somewhere. Climate, self-explanatory. It may look like a lot. It's overwhelming. This is too much for me. I don't like this. It messes with my eyes. It is pretty annoying. But it's self-explanatory. Fan speed, steering wheel, heated steering wheel, ventilated seats, heated seats. Went backwards. And then of course how you want it to blow. Or circulate around the car, auto, front, rear, or you just sync them both to be the same. Defeats the whole purpose of dual climate control, right? Then you got the radio. For copyright reasons, I'm not going to put on that because I do not feel like editing that out. Yeah, YouTubers, y'all know y'all feel me on that. And then the most garbage part of it all, the system here, which I'm going to need to work on. I'm going to go into more details in the next video that I put up on the things I don't like about my HellCat. One of the few things that I noticed that differ from this 2016 to 2019s, 2020s, you know, all the newer ones, is really just minor details such as that right there. I think you would usually have SRT and a HellCat emblem right on there instead of it saying Charger. And one of the biggest noticeable for me anyway, as a HellCat owner, and knowing what the other ones look like, the later models, I don't get a damn HellCat on there. I don't know if it bothers anybody else, but that bothers the hell out of me, spending this much money for the same seats that a 392 can have. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know the newer ones come with the HellCat already on there. I'm over here making this as detailed as I can, just because I don't want to step out there, but it looks like that's basically your controls. It's a little dusty, but self-explanatory. Most of the controls are up here. This is just extra stuff, you know. They just wanted to fill the panel, I guess. But here's your manual controls for your climate control, SRT, your performance pages, like launch control, your fastest speed. Check all these other cool things. There's your launch control. Y'all, I'm not gonna say nothing, but y'all gotta learn how to use this. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so time to get out. Give y'all a little bit of review on the outside, what I've done so far, what I plan to do, what are my plans, and then we'll move on from there. So right now I'm about to show y'all what this car looked like when I first got it. Nothing done to it. Pretty crazy how I've transformed it in just 3 months. But let's get to it. I'm gonna show you. We're dropping baby off at Audio Houston. All right, so now I'm gonna talk to you about things I've already done to it. We're gonna start from the front. From the front already, I've got some diode headlights. That is the name of the brand. Most people get the Flow series, the popular Flow series. That was an option that was offered to me, but given after going to so many of these meets, I've seen so many people have them. You know, I wanted to stand out. So I went with diode. I have had no complaints. These do switch colors. I got the underglows as well. And the all separate thing that I got the grill lights, I got the hood scoop lights. I'll go ahead and check that out. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop a little clip of what it looks like at night. So next thing is another thing, like I was talking about the seats. Same thing with this badge, man. So this badge originally came without that HellCat head. All that had was SRT. Why that was a pet peeve for me? Like I said, when you're paying so much for that emblem, you don't want to be confused for a 392 or no other lower trim models. You know what I'm saying? You know how that ugly that looks? And you know you got a HellCat? That's ugly. So of course I ordered those badges. I was still stock, but about to change those because actually in 2018, 2019 they actually get bigger and they actually hollow it out. They don't have this grill badging in the inside. But there's easy how-tos. If y'all need a how-to, I'm about to switch this out again. However, I spoke too soon. I gave spoiler alert. I'm changing this out. You know, stand out a little bit more. But this is easily clip on. You can actually just pull this off with a screwdriver. If y'all need a tutorial, let me know in the comments. I'll go knock that out for y'all. But it's pretty simple in the back. All it needs is a little bit of heat. The Lord knows it's hot as hell right now, so it's pretty easy. It takes a little bit of heat. You can use a fishing line. I simply used dental floss. As dumb as that may sound, it worked. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid, right? So use that, and after that I used some Goo Gone, let it sit there for about 5 minutes, kept rubbing away, took the adhesive off, and man, got the big boy trucks coming through. And then after that I just used some detailed products from Chemical Guys. If y'all you have some questions or y'all want to know what I used, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to help you out with that. So knocked out some lights. I got some badging done. What else I did? Of course, some simple modifications, if you want to call it that. If it didn't come stock, it's a mod. So, of course, whenever you doing something like YouTube or trying to grow a page, you want to advertise yourself, no matter where you go. The cool thing about that is, like I said, random people. I am not used to that because where I come from, I didn't grow up like this. This was a dream. So the fact that I'm living like this just blows me away. But anyway, I love being stopped and being recognized and be like, yo, you more than HellCat, you from the video, or you HellCat Migo. Yeah, the moment I hear, can I get a picture with you? That is a day I'll know, everything is worth it. But also got my YouTube on there, of course. I'm not even gonna go as far as, because that's all you're gonna see, because I know the Gap Cat out there. By the way, this ain't a video about him, but y'all go check out that Sick Whips page, channel, man. He's raffling away his Gap Cat, 1300 horsepower Gap Cat. I know this is not a paid advertisement, Sick, but I show love to those who show love to me. Some other thing I did when it comes to adhesives and stuff, I got this wrap down. It's a little different than your regular 2 stripes. Usually everybody gets that 2 stripe and they get this in gloss. So I did things a little bit different. Yeah, I got the gloss pinstripes, but I got satin, baby. It's dirty as hell. I can't be even flexing with this. This is satin wrap, satin black wrap. Only issue I have with this, and I hand wash it, but it is very easily scratched. But it is all well done, professionally done. And I like to shout out Audio Boss for that, man. Y'all go check out that boy Juan. That's the boss at Audio Boss. He'll get you right. I promise you. They knocked out my lights, my underglows, my headlights, the DRLs and the halos, the hood scoop lights, and the grill lights. And by now, if you already seen the clip, y'all know it looks dope. If y'all need anything, you know, they can do it all. I wish I could say what else they're doing for me, but that's a secret for now. But I'm definitely gonna make this cat stand out a little bit more. So the last thing I did to the cat was, usually don't do it, I'm wearing, just how I know I love y'all. Get on the ground, get a little dirty. Y'all can't see as best as y'all can see. Basically, I'm just gonna break down to y'all. Y'all know what you're looking at. So basically, I got this straight pipe, because factory comes to 2-inch straight pipe, or I got 2-inch pipe. I went ahead and 3-inch straight piped it. I got my resonator delete. I got my muffler delete. I kept the cats on there just because it's a bold move you can't come back from unless you want to spend all that money to replace it and all the extra inspection stuff you got to do later. So I'm gonna find a different way to make it loud, and it is already loud. If you actually seen it in person or heard it open up on the highway. But yeah, like I said, all my work I've gotten, besides my decal, my YouTube and my Instagram decal, has all been done at Audio Boss Houston. Y'all go hit that boy up, man. Hit Juan Ayala up. Go check his page out on Facebook. Go check him out on Instagram. We got a lot of things going on. He'll definitely get you right. But thanks for tuning in, Migo Squad. This has been part 1 of 2. In this first part, I did a review on my HellCat. On part 2, I'm gonna answer a couple questions y'all have for me, and basically my background, where I came from, and just to get y'all familiar with HellCat Migo. You know, see if y'all rocking with me, get a feel for me. Yeah, I'm rocking with him now. He's a weirdo. Up to y'all. But if y'all have not already, still have not hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that for me right now. Go hit the notification bell. Share. When I get to 100 subscribers, man, I got some for you. I got some surprise for you, for one lucky subscriber. But there's gonna be more details when I get closer to it. Y'all gotta stay tuned. The only way y'all gonna know is if y'all go check out my Instagram and follow the instructions I'm gonna post on there in the future. And of course, let's get to 100 subscribers. Cause why not? But thanks for tuning in, Migo Squad. I'm HellCat Migo, and remember to stack your bread. Always live and chase your dreams each and every day, and don't let no one tell you you can't do something in life. Besides that, man, what is there more to say? But let's get to the bag.